Hi everyone, good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, hi. So we will start our session. Before that, we'll wait for 1 or 2 more minutes. Some people are joining. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen. Please confirm is it visible or not? It's visible, right, everyone? Okay, so before start our session, first I'll introduce myself. So myself, as you know myself, my name is Jhansi. So here we are dealing. This is 13th batch of post training. So prior to this, 12 batches are completed. One batch is going on. Okay, so almost most of the people they got placed in big companies only, and few people are joined with already they are working, but they just learn this PEGA and they enhance their skill by joining this post training and they got placed. Okay, so like this, there are different profiles are there who are joined for this post training. So yeah, this is from my end. So if anybody want to introduce yourself, you can before we start. Yeah, here please let me know who are not from Harsha Trainings. Please raise your hand, or you can do what you can do. Respond in the chat, like chatting window. Please respond. Sai Krishna, okay. Sai Krishna, Bhavani, Pavani, Chanakya. Okay, remaining people also you can respond, please. Okay. Anyhow, we will start our session. So here in today's demo session, we are going to discuss about few points. So everybody, you may have doubt, right? So already we got trained in regular programming, then why we need this additional post training? I think somebody may have idea why we just started this post training for the people. Okay, 1 minute. No active cameras, everyone. Hide everyone. Okay. Okay, so we will start. So here, before proceeding to our session, in this entire session, we are going to discuss about why we have to attend post training sessions. Okay, what you get if you attend these classes. Okay, these classes in the sense post training classes. What you get if you attend these classes, we'll discuss here. And what is the process? What is the process we follow here? And after we discuss about these three, we will proceed with your discussions. So please wait till that. Okay. So before proceeding to our session, you may have few doubts, right? Why we have to attend this post training sessions, right? So I'll answer this question not in the way of general discussion. First, we'll proceed with few technical discussions. Okay. So I think everybody of you may have knowledge on basic PEGA PRTC, right? Like CSA and CWSA. So I'll ask a few questions about each concept, like not entire concept. So what are the different main major concepts you have to cover? So that all concepts I'll try to answer, like I'll try to ask questions, and we'll see how these sessions will go on. Okay. So here I have a question. Let's say for example, okay, you have to collect details from the customer. Okay, details from the customer. Once you collect, once you collect, you have to commit this data to database. Okay, this is my question. So you people have to answer what are the different ways to implement this requirement. Yeah, please respond, any one of you. And one more point, you have to remember, this should be like a one-to-one conversation. Please don't sit like a silent people. Okay, you have to respond. So here I think this is a very basic and normal scenario, right?
Yes,
Please
ma'am.
everyone respond.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Ma'am, for
Hmm.
collecting customer details, we have to sections, properties, all these things we have to manage in a particular wrapper section. If we are collecting the customer details, then we have to do commit in activity. We have to use commit method to
Hmm.
save data from normal clipboard to database.
Okay. Okay, that is one way. By using activity, you can commit the data to database. Okay. And next, is there any other ways?
Through data transforms also we can commit.
Through data transform. Okay, somewhat that's okay. Is there any other? Yeah, good morning, Virendra. Yeah, who are the remaining? What are other ways to save the data to database?
Through data page savable.
Yeah, okay. Through data page, by using savable concept also, we can commit the data. So we'll see how to solve this scenario. We'll see one by one step. So whenever we wanted to collect the data from customer, the basic steps, you have to configure the UI screen, right? UI screen in the sense the collecting of basic details, user interface you have to design. To design that, you have to maintain the properties, whatever you wanted to collect from the customer. Okay. Once you collect the data from customer, that design you have to define in the section rule. And then flow action is useful to provide the actions to your UI screen. And come to flow, this flow will define entire design of your transaction. Okay, so these are the different rules you may have created. Then start the execution. Okay, you have started execution. Then what will happen here? Once you collect the data from UI, before going to store in the database, where the data will store? Yeah, you
On a
people are
clipboard.
responding in the chatting
Clipboard
window, but it's better to respond through unmute, okay?
Clipboard.
on the
Okay.
clipboard.
So whenever you just submitted this data, that will be available on clipboard. On clipboard, what is the page? What is the page?
PY work page.
PY
PY
work
work.
page. PY work
PY
page.
work page will refer to which class? PY work page refer to which class?
Work class.
Table class.
That is whatever, like the class which you are submitting the data, that will be associated with the class. That means to the table class, it will be mapped. That may be, just imagine like LIC hyphen LIC auto. Okay, LIC auto hyphen work class. So you have submitted the data. Then here the task, you have to commit the data to database. Generally, once you click on submit, it will commit automatically, right? Here your requirement, just hide that buttons. Okay, hide that buttons. So how to do this requirement? If you wanted to hide the buttons,
Means, ma'am, which buttons
In the
we
flow
have?
action,
in the flow action
In the
rule,
flow
you
action,
have this option to hide the buttons. Okay, you just you modified this one. And then what is the next step? To commit the data to database. Here we can implement this in different ways. So first way, using activity. Now please tell me what are the different steps. What are the different steps we have to write here? Yes. So anyhow, on click of a button, you wanted to run the activity, right? Why? Because to save the data. Once you collect the data, there is a button. Let's say for example, sign up button. Okay, on click of sign up, you have to enter these all the details to database. On click of the button, you wanted to run the date, like run the activity route. Okay, so once activity start the execution, the steps needs to execute, right? So what are the steps you have to write inside of activity?
First, we need to page new
So okay, you are creating one page new which will refer to which class?
data class.
That means the data table, like to which table you
We
wanted to connect the data, that you have referred here. Okay, next.
and we need to do obj open.
Why we need to do obj open here?
Sorry,
We can do page copy.
Copy.
Page
but
copy. We can
You
use
can
page
use
copy.
property set.
property set to work class to the data class.
So in the property set, what we have to do here? So
PY
at
work,
left side, you will be having the table properties. Table class properties. At right side, what you will be having?
yeah,
Clipboard page properties.
property
Right.
values.
Refer. That means PY work
Work
page.
page.
PY work page. Directly you can use page copy also, but I'm just explaining in detail. Okay. So table class properties in the sense, let's say in the customer table you will be having first name. That first name you wanted to assign from which property? Clipboard page. Py work page dot.
Clipboard page.
Already
First
if
name.
you refer that one, it's okay. Py work page dot first name.
First
Name.
Okay. And then dot last name in the same way. You just have to imagine this is, I'm writing here steps inside of activity. Okay, py
yes.
work page dot last name.
Uh,
So in the same way, you have to write for all the properties. Okay. Okay, you just assign values to properties using properties set method. Generally, what we say about property set method? Why we use this property set method? To
To
assign
To assign values
values
to the
to
properties.
property. Here
table.
what we are doing, these are the values only, right? On PY work page, first name is holding some value. Let's say for example, my name. Okay. This Jhansi is one value which is associated with this first name. Last name, you can submit anything. Okay. Like this. You can assign values to the property using property set method. Okay. From this PY work page to this table class, you just assign the values. Next, what is the next step we have to do?
OBJ
which
save.
You have to
obj save.
do save.
Yes.
So here, do we need to mention the class name, like a page name or not?
Yes, we need to
Yes.
mention.
Temp page. Okay. Then what is the final step we have to do?
Uh,
So no need
commit.
of commit because we are executing this
Here,
activity.
if you are calling, if you are calling this activity from flow,
Automatic the
No
no need,
need
automatic
to use.
submit
no need to use commit method or what? Right now option.
right now.
Right now option. But if you do standalone running of activity,
Standard alone
standalone
activity.
in the sense,
We can use
We need
commit
to write
method.
Commit
that
method.
means
All right.
once you execute the activity by standalone, you have to select either right now option or
or
commit
commit.
method in
Commit.
your activity. So then automatically once you call this activity, whatever the steps you have written, automatically this will commit the data to your table where exactly you wanted to store the data. It's clear, right, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
so
yes.
this is the way you have to implement committing the data into your database. Okay, next steps. Next, I'll ask another scenario. Let's say, for example, you have a requirement, you have to fetch the details of customers, sorry, details of operators, let's say, details of operators who are having manager related access group. Yes, please respond. This is your requirement.
We can use
How
we
can
We
can
you
need to
use
use
go with
OBJ browse or OBJ open.
verbiage open
Report definition.
because we need
one?
to going to fetch
My
list of
question
data.
before proceeding with this requirement, to interact with the database, to interact with the database, what are the different rules
By using
we
report
can use?
definition.
What are different rules we can use? See, here
Act-
I'm just considering all the people. Few people may have idea, few people may not have idea. But even though my final
Screen
module will
not
be
visible, ma'am.
basic level to advanced level. Okay. So to interact with the database, what are the different rules are available in PEGA PRPC in the sense? Yes, please respond. Reports,
Activity
as you know,
definition.
OBJ
activity,
activity report
and then
definition,
Report definition.
Page.
database.
data
By
page.
providing source
Data.
as these two rules, we can
So,
fetch the data from database. Yes or no?
Yes.
So
Yes.
one scenario we just have seen with the activity, right? Now let's proceed with the reports concept. So yes, please respond. How you can improve, like implement these steps using reports. This is my scenario. Yes, please respond.
First, we need to create the reportation on the class which we need to fetch the details.
Okay. So in the table class rule, you have to create the report. Okay.
Report definition rule, and we need to give the
You have to
column
create
name.
the
We need to,
reports in the table class. Okay. In the table class. Okay, you have created. Next, you have
then
to include the
columns which we need.
properties. The properties in the select clause. Yes or no? In the select clause. So here, what are my properties? Just for, let's say, for example, you wanted to. So what is the table class here? One question from my end.
Data,
To fetch the
data
operators,
Data
admin operator.
Data
from
admin
which we
admin
operator.
want to
is
fetch the data.
data admin
Data
operator.
operator ID. Okay, this is the class which will hold the information. And then what is the table name? PR underscore
data admin
operators.
Here underscore operator.
Okay, PR
Yeah.
underscore operators. So these operator details will be available in this table, which is mapped to this data admin operator ID class. Okay. Now you have to include properties in the select class. So what are the properties you can include here? What is the property which will hold operator ID?
PY
PY
user
Operator ID.
By user
user
Device.
ID.
Identifier.
identifier. Okay, you wanted to fetch this ID also, and then
we need to fetch access
PY
group also.
access group.
Group.
Okay, so okay, up to this one, it is fetching all the operators along with all access groups. Now, how you can sort out only
Filter on
manage
managing.
where
Where PY access group is equal to
My
man.
access group.
the where clause. In the where
Where
clause, we have to pass the filter condition, right? The filter
condition.
condition. So, how you can pass the filter condition now? Dot py
Access
access group, py access group equals to
equal
what? How you have to provide the access group?
by
Suppose it is related to
PY man.
LIC auto class hyphen. It's related to manager's access group. It's clear, everyone, how to do this
Yes.
requirement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Ma'am.
Are you getting my points, everyone?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we'll go with another scenario. Okay. Let's say, for example, you are trying to configure one agent in the backend. Okay. Agent is what? Why we use agents concept generally?
For background
For back
processing without
automation.
So agents here. Yeah, 1 minute. Give me a minute. Agents.
It is
So
background.
without any human interaction. Okay, any
Interaction.
human interaction. If you want to perform
Task.
some backend logics, okay, then can we use this one? Then we can use activity. Sorry, we can use
Agents.
agents, right? So here my question: what is the source? What is the source? You have to provide. You have to provide to the agents rule. That may be anything like either standard agent or queue, like a standard agent or advanced agent or a queue processor or job scheduler, whatever it may be. What is the source here? You have to
time
provide.
time intervals.
Time interval is okay. So on the time schedule, you wanted to perform something. But what is this something? Where you are defining that?
The activity.
The activity only. Okay. So if you observe, if you wanted to work with the integration concept, okay, 1 minute. If you want to work with the integration concept or agents or listeners, okay, or even though DB also, that means database integration also, the final rule which you have to provide as a source like activity. Okay, so you have to remember, it's very important to learn about the base, like the business logic rules. Those are like decision rules, activity, data pages, reports.
Definition.
Okay. What are next one? Data transform rule and declarative rules. So any other rules? So these are the main core rules which you have to maintain the knowledge. Okay. So routing also. 1 minute. I'll just take this down. Okay. So along with this routing concept. So these decision rules are mainly used to take the decisions, right? So, taking an appropriate actions based upon some inputs, we can use these decision rules. So, there are different scenarios also. We will discuss these all other scenarios in the coming sessions, okay? And then, activity also mainly used to perform business logic, right? And these data pages to interact with the to interact
Database.
DB, not only with the DB, other things also you can give source as activity. Here also you can perform the business logic. Okay, but there is a
Yes,
specific
correct.
importance to this data page. Without hitting the database multiple times, you can use data page concept, right? That means it will reduce creation of pages on the clip. That is one advantage also. Advantage also we will discuss in the future. Next, come to reports. Just now we have seen one requirement. This is also mainly used to
Fetch
communicate,
data.
to fetch the data. Okay, data transform in the sense
Copy data from one page to another page.
Just
whenever
like
you want
properties.
to copy the
A
Setting the
to
data,
value
set
to the property.
also we can use in data transfer.
setting the data, or if you wanted to loop the data, okay. Otherwise, if you want to delete, like whatever you wanted to do something, that also you can do by using data transform, because you can call activity from data transform also, right? So data transform is specifically to copy the data, to setting the data. You can loop the data by using inbuilt actions they are provided, right? So by using that
Yes.
actions we can perform the logics. And then declarative rules, these are for automatic
Automatic
calling and
calculation.
execution, right? So this is the purpose of declarative rules. There are different declarative rules also there, like a declare expression, declare on chain, declare constraint, triggers. There are specific importance for each rule. In the coming days, we'll discuss about each rule with different scenarios. Routing is like, if you wanted to
Assign some work, assign
route the
some task.
cases to the users, to the users in the
Operators,
sense either two operators, nothing but two operators based upon the
conditions,
situation. If you wanted to route to single person, you can route, or to group of people also.
Work group.
Work list, work basket,
Yeah, that is nothing but single related to work list. Group of people is nothing but work queue. Okay,
work
like
basket.
this, for every rule there is a specific importance. The final motto of this post training is you have to maintain the knowledge on each rule. Scenarios may be different, that nothing but if you learn 100 scenarios related to all these rules, okay, but one at one question if they ask, there is no use, right? Just here, the point you have to observe, you have to understand the core point, like what is the use of this particular rule. Then you can automatically perform the backend logic by yourself only. Yes or no? People, are you understanding my point? Whatever I'm
Yes.
trying to explain
Yes,
here,
yes, ma'am.
you are
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
getting
ma'am.
right. So the final motto of this post training, you may have all the knowledge related to PEGA PRPC, okay, but the main thing here is you have to understand the core backend logic, okay, how to write the steps to implement so on so requirement. These all the things you have to maintain the knowledge, okay. Next we'll proceed with another example. Let's say for example you have a requirement. Mm, there are product details, okay, product details you have. So here your requirement, whenever customer log into that particular application, first you have to generate customer id, okay, customer id, okay. Then this customer id should be a random unique id. This is one requirement. Along with this, you have to you have to display list of products, but this list of products are there in table, okay, related to these products. There is a table. In the table you will be having the list of products. That list of product details are like product name, okay, product name and price. Like there are different type of configurations you may have related to each product, right? Those all the data you have to maintain, like already available in the table. This data from table you have to fetch and you have to display it on user interface, okay. This is one requirement. On user interface you have to fetch the data and display, okay. Next scenario, like continuation to this, you may have 10 products, right? Among this product 10 products, you may select 3 of that, okay. Then only that selected products you have to display at last screen, okay. Last screen in the sense I will tell you. So here imagine in your flow you may have 3 assignments. Assignments are nothing but tasks, okay, tasks. So this each task you have to consider as screens. So in your application you have 3 assignments related to 3 different requirements, so 3 screens. In the first screen you have to display the products. At the last screen, that is third screen, you have to display the selected products, okay. So this is your requirement. Now tell me what are the steps you have to include one by one.
first we need to create the screen, and we need to call an activity on a button, like case ID. When we press the button, we need to call an activity. In that activity, we need to use obj browse. By obj
Hmm.
browse, the list of items will be displayed in the px results of that, and we
Hmm.
need to copy to the ui, that clipboard property to ui property. And
Okay.
second scenario, we need to display only selected products. For that, we need to use py selected is equal to true, and
Okay.
we need to loop on the px results, and where py selected is equal to true, and we get the filter results, and we the filter results will be displayed in the another screen.
Okay.
This is
That's
basically
okay. Good. So, you explained something related to displaying of list of records using activity, right? Instead of activity, is there any other way to do this?
report definition.
By the report
Okay.
definition, we can.
Report definition.
Report
By
definition.
using reports also we can do at the same time by using data page also we can do this requirement, right? So we'll see one by one. So first thing, you have to generate a unique id, that means random id, once user created a case. That means if you click on create case button, it should generate one customer id, right? So to generate that customer id, where we can assign this one at py default
Default ones.
data transform.
Data.
Data
Transform.
transform. Can we create this one? How, then how?
We have a function
By using functions. By using
Function.
function,
create
we
unique
can do
ID.
this. That is like create unique ID, generate unique ID. Like you'll be having different
OTP.
functions. By using
OTP.
that function, you may generated one customer ID. Okay. Next thing, you have to display the list of records, right?
Yes.
So here to this requirement, you can use activity as one rule,
Database.
reports as another one, data page
Data
also
page.
you can use. Okay, so here if you wanted to display in by using these three rules, you can do it one by one. We'll see. So browsing of all the list of products from table itself, you have to use the method called
Obj
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 browse.
browse.
browse method. Okay, to the obj browse, what are the parameters?
Page name and class name.
Class name and
Class
page
name.
name we have to provide, and you have to select the columns,
Yes.
right? The columns what you wanted to show it on ui. Okay, you have selected. Then what is a clipboard? What is a clipboard page?
PX
Uh,
results.
This
code
page
PEGA
name,
list.
suppose you
Page name
just
referred
provided
to
product details.
Page name and PX
Browse
results.
represents the
Product
keyboard
details
page.
one page. So this
product
product
is referred
details
to PEGA
is
list.
the page which will refer to the class
Code PEGA list.
Code pega list.
Database.
code PEGA
PEGA list.
Database.
list. Okay, under this one you will be having list of
PX
records
results.
related to
Product
px
PSC.
details.
results. Okay,
Product details dot px
this will
results
be
and
referred to the class of product class, right? Then you directly mention this page list as a source. So here my question on ui, if you wanted to display list of records, what is the layout you can prefer to use?
drop down.
Table
Table
layout.
layout.
Uh,
Table
Table
layout we
layout,
have to define.
table layout or
table
drop.
layout, or
For the table layout, the source
dynamic
is
layout.
report definition or page list.
See, I'm not displaying single values, right? I want to display list of. So that's what I'm
Page
taking,
list.
table layout or repeating dynamic layout. Okay.
Okay.
So you can directly give this product details.px results as a source to this table layout or this one. Next, okay, by using this activity, these are the different steps you have to write. Everyone, are you able to getting my point? How to implement this requirement?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
It's clear, right? Next, we'll see with the another one, reports. So how you can do with the reports? As generally you know, right, reports you have to create one report
Clear.
definition rule in the table class. That means in the product class, you can create one report definition rule. And by using select clause and where clause, you can fetch the data. This report you can give as a source to the table layout. Yes or
Table
no?
layout. Yes.
Yes.
That's one scenario. Next, by using data page.
Database.
Yeah. So to the table layout, we can give source as a data page, right?
directly in the section UI.
Yeah, this data page we can directly give the source. Okay, by using data page also you fetch the data and displayed on UI. Next the thing, you have to copy only the selected products. So related to this requirement, how you can achieve this?
When condition, one method is when condition.
So what are the rules you have to create to display the selected products?
We need to create
We
the two
can use page copy also.
To display the, so instead of activity, please tell me other alternate rules. There are alternates, right?
data
To
transform.
display the selected products on UI. See, one more point I want to get the confirmation from everyone. Everyone, are you okay with my flow?
Yes.
Or anyone are feeling like it's speed or anything?
No, no, it's okay.
It's okay, right? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can tell me. To display the selected
With
products
the
on
flow.
UI. Okay, let's say for example, here you are using data page as a source. Okay, then tell me how to get the data.
By giving source as a activity or some.
So by using data transform also you can copy the data, right?
Yes, sir.
By using data transform you can write the steps. Okay, when you wanted to copy the data, when py
Dot py selected is equals to true.
selected equals to,
True.
Then only we copy the data
then only
from one
copy
page
the
to
data from where to where. Target page is what? UI page.
UI.
UI page.
Source page is what?
UI page.
Here data page. Here. Okay, why? Because we are getting data using this one, right?
Data page.
So in this way, you have to achieve the requirements. Are you getting my point, everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Otherwise, you can use py
But
work
PY
page
work page,
dot product details. Product
product detail.
details page, from this page to UI page. That
UI
means in the
page.
UI page, what you have to give like selected products. It's clear, everyone? So this is
Yes.
how you have to think and you have to implement the requirements. Okay.
Ma'am, you are telling three screen. One screen is there. Can
Yeah, yeah. You have three screens. Second screen is related to something. Okay. But first screen and third screen you have to make the relation.
okay,
So
okay,
in the pre-processing of third screen, you have to call data transform. Inside of data transform, you have to write the steps.
okay.
Clear?
Clear.
Yes.
Yeah. So in this way, you will be having different type of concept discussions. Everyone, it's clear, right? My point of view, whatever I'm trying to explain you. So here, I think I just answered to this question: why we have to attend post training sessions, and this question also. So just answer from your side. Why we need to attend these post training sessions? You got any idea?
To use to that rules and all these things, ma'am. To
So, so
understand the
how we
basic details.
discuss now
We
by
can
using
relate
practical.
practical to the content.
We can remind all topics once
Sorry. So
we recollect the topic
Relate.
again.
yeah, that means here recollecting is one point. Along with this, to enhance your skills more, to enhance your skills more, and then you can do one requirement in different ways. That means how to solve one scenario in different ways. Also, you can able to get ideas if you join for this post training classes. Okay, so what you will get by attending these classes means knowledge. Main thing, knowledge. Once you have knowledge, if you attend
The
for
way
this,
of implementing
sorry,
the way of implementing the
yeah, that
requirement.
means what? If you have knowledge, you can implement any type of requirements, right? So that is our main motto to to arrange these sessions for all of students. So here there are different kind of people, like already they are working in PEGA, but sometimes they may not get the chance to work on all the rules. Okay, so that is one scenario. Another people, they are working, but they just have taken some leave, some gap between their working, and then they just wanted to restart their career. Okay, that is another scenario. Third one is, few people already completed their training but unable to get the ideas how to implement the project or how to implement the user stories. So, by considering all these points, we just have started this post training to clear all the doubts related to different scenarios and all. Okay, and what is the process we will follow here means, I think everybody know here this will take 45 days to 2 months. Okay, 45 days to 2 months. That may depends on your practical. Like a few people within 1 month they can implement one complete project. But for few people they may take some more time. Okay, so according to that people profiles related to that particular batch, we have to increase the timing also. Okay, and then what we will cover here, as you just attending now, right? So here, by covering all the concept, interview point of discussions we will cover on 3 days per week. Okay, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Okay, the timings and all we will let you know. So these are the 3 days we have to discuss technically. So 1 hour of session. After that, we'll provide first one project. Okay, you'll be having more projects also. First one project. This project related to covering of the main motto of this project to covering all the different scenarios. Okay, different scenarios in real time. Okay, that means you may get different type of scenarios, then you don't know how to solve it. So in this project we will cover mainly integration. Okay, one more point you have to remember, people who are not having enough knowledge on integration, please prepare well more. Okay, integration concepts, data pages, activities. Okay, activities, reports, routing. Okay, routing, declarative rules, decision rules mainly, decision rules, and case type mainly. Okay, in the case type we'll be having parent and child, right? Please mute from somebody. I'm seeing echo. Okay, please mute all. Parent and child case relation. Okay, and then we'll be having so many different rules, right? Along with these, not only these rules, we will cover so many rules like different smart shades,
Jinx.
routings, all other things. Okay, like SLA rule, all these things we will cover in that project. Apart from that, what we will provide here, like assignment tasks, assignments on different concepts. Okay, so what you will get by doing these assignments means, generally you know how to work with some so on so smart shape. Okay, but I think you never try to create and try to work on that particular different things, right? So here our motto, you people have to work on different concepts. Okay, like savable data page concept. Okay, and then create case, update case, circumstance rules. Like the
Utility.
circumstance, prior to this you may worked on single property, right? But here you have to work on multi property also, multi property circumstance. Okay, and then send email smart shape, and then configuring correspondence rules. correspondence fragment rules. Okay, along with this correspondence rules and correspondence fragment rules, and will be discuss about loggings, right? Logging, and then exception handling related, exception handlings, and mainly related to access group, like access related security rules.
Security
Security rules are nothing but you'll be having access role to object,
privilege.
Denny, and access when rule. You will be having access control policy rule, policy control rule. Okay, like this, we'll be having so many other rules to discuss. In detail, we'll be work on agents, listeners. Okay,
Okay.
listeners, and then integration. I just included, right? And database integration concepts. Okay, and related to the which one? The binary file.
DSS.
Binary file.
DSS.
Yeah, binary file related to DSS concepts. Okay,
DSS.
guardrails. So all these points, like all these concepts, I just considered, and then by covering of all these concepts in the point of interview, we just have arranged the additional assignment tasks. It's clear, everyone? Along with this, you have to do additional tasks, and you have to work on project, you have to attend the sessions. If you are clear with this all the things, and if you complete the first project whatever I just assigned, then only I can provide another project. Till then I can't provide. The reason also, if I provide all the projects at a time, you people may start with one. If you stuck it somewhere, you can continue with second one. In that also, if you stuck it somewhere, you will start third one. So there is no enough, like everything will be in a pending way, right? So I don't want to proceed in that way. So here on Thursday, everyone, like I'll just divide you people into different batches, like different teams. So according to your team, you have to connect for the review session. So in that review session, I'll do review of your work, whoever connected. Okay, that means in that batch, suppose in that project you'll be having 10 to 10 user stories, like say for example, in that 10 user stories per week, at least you have to complete one user story. Okay, one user story depends on complexity of user story. Sometimes you may have to work on integration, right? Integration you may take one week to 10 days. Okay, so like that. And then at the basic itself, you'll be having collecting of basic details, right? That is first user story. Let's say so it may cover, like you may take to complete this task within 2 days. Okay, like this, based upon the complexity of the story, will take more days. Okay, and you'll be covering like a duplicate search, duplication also you have to find. And then related to like a getting the credit score from third party application, like this, all the different points we will cover in that project, along with that additional tasks. Okay, on concepts, on different concepts, like routing related one, you may work on single routing and walk routing, right? Here I may provide related to business logic. Okay, like this, the things which you may not cover, that things also we are focusing mainly here. It's clear, everyone? So this is
Yes,
the
yes, ma'am.
overall
Yes, ma'am.
process of
Yes, ma'am.
post-training events. And yeah, this is from my end. So if you will, you can ask. And one more point here, who are attended for today's session, please do WhatsApp message to this number. I provide the number. We can send the further details to you when
Jansi, I am unable to listen.
Same, I am unable to listen now.
Your screen is tracking, Jansi. Can you please check it? Hello.
Not audible.
Ma'am, voice is not audible.
This. So
The connectivity is weak, I think so. Please check with the connectivity. I think so. Battery is also low. So can you please check with the battery also?
hello. Yeah, hi. Sorry for the interruption. There is some network issues from my end. So what I'm just saying here, to attend these post training sessions, basic interview is mandatory. Okay. So without taking this interview, it will be difficult for me to monitor everyone. So it's just not like a giving the tasks, right? To monitor everyone, it's needed for me to take the basic interview. So I'll take your interviews for everyone. I used to uh, contact with everyone. So do WhatsApp message to this number 83283 93256, like, hi, my name is so and so. Okay, everyone, please include your name, and you are from Harsha Trainings and from so and so batch. If you're not from Harsha Trainings, you can mention like, I'm from outside. I wanted to know more about, like, I think everything related to post training I just delivered here. Okay. But the only thing here, you just have to do message like, we have to take it like a maintain the track, right? Who are attended or what something, right? So everyone, please try to do WhatsApp message, and then I'll start scheduler interviews. Like, I'll share interview form. Okay. Are you getting my point, everyone? Then I will share interview scheduling form. According to that, you people have to schedule that interview. It's clear, everyone? Without
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
what
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
without doing
ma'am.
WhatsApp message, then I can't get back to you. Then you also don't know when will be this batch start and when regular classes will start, like this. These details you may not get, right? So everyone now itself start doing WhatsApp message to this number 83283 93256. Please mention your name. So you have to message like, attended today demo session. Okay, today demo session. Please today attended demo session, and your name, you are from Harsha Trainings or not, if yes, batch number. Okay, and your mobile number also, associated mobile number. Okay, according to that. Okay, your name, Harsha Trainings or not, batch number, if not, outside. Okay, and then just message like, please share further process, further process info. Okay, so like this if you do, then I can share further details to everyone. So only the persons who messaged me, then only I can share the details further. Okay, it's clear everyone?
Hi, Jhansi, this is Chanakya. This
Yeah,
process
Chanakya.
already I have done.
Sorry.
Can I do this process already I have done, and the interview also completed for me. Again,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need to again I need to do this or
But just
what?
do a WhatsApp message like today I attended. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
So few people already like contacted me before that. Anyhow, do WhatsApp message. Then I'll get some idea, right? Who are that and all. Okay. Anil, am I audible now? So you did a
Okay.
message through chat window. Okay. Anything. Anyhow, I think I have covered all the points, right? If you have any queries from your end, you can do WhatsApp message. Okay. And here, please mention who are from outside also in that WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah. So, any questions from your end, people? Attended Swati, Prithvi, Abida, Anil, Deep, Devansh, Harika, Pardeshi, Navya Sai, Srinivas, Velmal, Rachna, Deepika, and some name like 8335, Siva Prasad, Durga Prasad, Madhu, Manasa, Manikanta, Venugopal, Radhakrishnan, Priya, Rajesh, Sai Krishna, Mohammed, Sailaja, Syam Patel. So you will be getting replies, okay? Because today I'll be in the traveling, so you will get reply for sure. But do WhatsApp message, okay then. So we'll wind up this session. Thank you everyone. Good morning. So sorry. Thank you. Thank you everyone. We'll wind up this session.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you. Thank you, Jhansi.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.